guys, UK is back for a brand new video. Now, this would be a retro gaming video because we keep them all in this box, but I was sorting them out, so I thought I'd do a little video on it. And literally, there is a lot to go through, so we've got like N64...
There is too much.
Yeah, so we've got like N64, Mega Drive, so on and so on. So, I'm going to start over here with the Sega Saturn games. So the first one we have is Tomb Raider. I think this is the one that we all remember with when they locked the butler in the fridge or the freezer. I think this is it. Comment down below if you think it's this one or number 2. Now, we don't own many Sega Saturn games because they're really hard to come by, but most of them do come in with I can't get my words out, with a really thick manual that has just fell.
And I hate them. As I say, I hate them boxes.
Yeah, look, they're so flimsy.
I am here, I'm just editing something in the background.
Like, these cases, they're just unreal. Seriously. The next one is Sega Rally Championship.
Love that game. Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, feel free to jump
I love
in.
that game. I remember playing it all the time with Dad. He's a big arcade racing fan. As Dad, comment below what's your favourite arcade game or anyone else.
Yep. So I'm not going to open this fully because I'm just happy with the Tomb Raider.
Turn the camera on a bit so I can be in the view.
Oh.
Hello. I'll show a game while I'm in the background.
So yeah, it does come with a really thick manual, and I'll hold the disc because these cases are shockingly shit. It does have some artwork there on the disc. So
I think we got all these games of our console other than 1 or 2 of them. And I think it was when it was snowing, the funny story when we got the Sega Saturn, Lisa couldn't get up the hill, and every time she goes, she gets slow, so we have to call the man, so could you meet us because we don't drive.
There we go. That's how shit the cases are. I couldn't even close it. The next one is, it's called Athlete Kings, and as soon as me and Michelle bought this, we played it straight away.
Oh no, that game, nightmares.
Remember with the javelin and stuff, and I kept beating you.
Let me put it this, I didn't like playing it because I was losing.
So basically, it's like Wii Sports. Hold on, I just need to wet my whistle, can't talk.
What you whistle?
Whatever, pickles your cabbage. So basically, this is like Wii Sports, but on the Sega Saturn. And again, it comes with a really thick manual, and inside the Sega Saturn cases, every single one, you don't get no artwork, so every single one is black. It looks like this.
The American cases are like dual case, like CD cases, they were big.
Yeah, but the thing I like with these as well, it's got Sega there at the top.
Where? I never noticed that.
There at the top.
I never knew that myself.
And there's the disc.
Yeah. Okay, I'm far away because Lisa's got the box of floor. The next one is Virtual Cop 2. I've been trying to persuade Lisa to get a CRT TV so I can use the guns because you can't play any of these gun games without the gun. She's not agreeing with me, but I will get round it. So after the holiday, I will be getting one. I want one with a VHS in because we've got loads of PS1 games. And I got space under the cupboard to store a small one. So Lisa's not going to get out of this one. And you know, Lisa, you do like these. You have to have the gun for these. You can't play the controller on these, can you?
No.
So that's the game. Lovely artwork. I don't remember playing this, but Lisa does.
Yeah. Especially in the arcades as well. That is the one game that is always in the arcade.
This is the...
Stretch!
The disc!
Stretch!
I can just about reach. Hang on. And then... That's the... It's 2 players. Yeah, it is 2 players. And then that's the artwork. And then reach like... Ah.
And speaking of Virtua, we have... What did I say?
Speaking.
Speaking of Virtua, we have Virtua Fighter, which is...
Oh, I thought it was virtual.
No.
Don't know what I noticed.
Other than Dead or Alive, this is probably one of my all-time favourite fighting games. This, Dead or Alive, and Street Fighter.
We did have loads of empty cases. We got from next doors throwing them out in a skip, and I said, my dad around and said, can I have all your games? He gave us loads of empty cases and games, which you'll see in the other sets. And we sold one of the cases for like 60 quid. It was a rare game. I ain't gonna complain. I offered them money and they said no, I don't want no money, so I was like, okay.
Literally. So in the Virtua Fighter case, again, it's got a really... Look how thick these manuals are in the Saturns. I mean, you know,
compared to a Dreamcast manual, I won't show them what the game is because that's the spoilers.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, you know, the Sega Saturn games, are they really that difficult now? Because I bet it didn't seem difficult all them years ago.
Saying that though, you have played a Barbie game and you was rubbish at it, these.
Yeah, you had that one. And we have Virtua Fighter 2. So we've got Virtua Fighter 1 and 2. This is a really good fighting game, but I don't think it's a patch on the first one, I must say. And again, it's got a really nice manual, nice and thick.
Ooh, you're gonna kill me.
And it's got no artwork. Wow, it's got a little bit of artwork on the disc. Whoa, what you done?
Nothing.
Ay.
Okay, the next game is Sega Worldwide Soccer 97.
These bastards, man. These are
We paid £1 to see it. I've just tried peeing label off Lisa. Show this to the camera. I can't get close enough.
Hold on.
That's how old the game is.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is 1 to 4 players. Lisa does like a football. For £1, what could you play? It's got a little bit of crinkly to the artwork, but I'm not really too fussed about the condition of the box. Once the game works, who cares?
Yep.
That's the disc.
Teamwork. That's what you call it.
And the manual, so thick.
Nice thick manual again.
And with these, as Lisa says, it's got the Sega logo on this side. If you show them closely, so show that Sega icon.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. So there.
Lisa, did you ever own a Sega Saturn as a kid?
No.
We did. We was like the people who had all the Sega.
In our household, it was like Mega Drive and PS1, and then all of the Game Boys.
No, we had like Sega, Nintendo. Okay, we had nearly every console. I think it was privileged too much. The bigger these cases, the discs do slow. It'll be showing the carts next.
No, these cases here. So next, I'll be showing you our Dreamcast games, and some are original, some are copies, and some are copy covers, because that's how we bought them with the console. We bought like a Dreamcast bundle.
I am coming round to the camera. Can you see me? Hello.
You have that pile. I'll have this pile. The next Dreamcast.
Back to my position. Sorry to say.
When she makes mind up.
It's not comfy. I'm too tall for the camera.
The first Dreamcast game is Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Did you tell her about the?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't listening. Sorry to say.
Yeah, that's some are copies, some are not, because that's how we bought it with the console.
Yeah, we had like a disc.
Yeah, like that. We didn't do them. That's how it came with the bundle.
Don't mind, because they're like £100 games. The next one is it is an actual game. It is Metropolis. Polis. I knew why you picked this, Lisa. I'm not that stupid. Street Racer. What we do is, this needs a bit of artwork on there because we need better quality paper. Lisa bought the disc off eBay. We have the manuals in the loft because if we make them in these custom cases, we put the manuals in there. So that's the game. It is 1 to 2 players, and it is a really good racing game. Would recommend it if you're into racing game. Do you show me your boot disc?
No, I didn't show how you came from.
Okay, this is right. This is the boot disc that we have for the game console. You put this in with the console on, and then it'll go to the menu. Then you put your copy in. I'm not promoting buying copies. We didn't pay for these. These came with the console.
Yeah, we just wanted the console.
But what they're going to complain, they're going to give us games to buy original, like hundreds of pounds to buy.
Yep, and the next one is Power Stone 2. I've never heard of this before. I've never played it either. But I did do some research on it, and I think this is the one that goes for about 120 quid, I'm pretty sure. £70, something like that.
The next one is a game that I do want to get an original. It's House of the Dead 2. Until I get my TV, which Lisa's not getting away with this. I have to get a CRT TV. House of the Dead 2. I can't reach.
That's alright.
That's good.
Good enough.
Yeah. It's just written on.
The next one is Virtua Fighter Third. Yeah, but it looks like a TH.
Same, close enough.
Virtua Fighter.
We have 2 copies of that, don't forget, with Prix.
But this one is actually an original.
I do regret getting rid of the one in the actual original box. We traded it in so we could buy other games. We traded it into Lisa's Marvel vs. Capcom on the PS2. The next one is another franchise that I do love. Is Crazy Taxi. Who loves a bit of Crazy Taxi? Comment down below.
Oh yeah. The next one is Fur Fighters.
I love that game.
Yeah, we own this on the PS2 as well. This is actually an original.
That's our new paper. If you show them the front of the artwork, that's the new paper. So it's like nice and bright. And if I show you one of the old ones, what I mean is I'm going to be upgrading the paper. It's like a bit dull compared to that one. The next one is Grandia 2. I think it's an RPG or something. It's a 2-disc edition, which I don't really want to buy this because it's quite expensive in the shop. And I'm having a domestic, as you can tell. Grandia 2. It's another copy.
The next one is Jet Set Radio.
Love that game.
Yeah, and I know you could buy this on the Xbox. Is it number 2 that's expensive?
I think so. I can't remember. I've never played on the Xbox.
Comment down below if you remember Jet Set Radio. And this is actually an original.
Most of these, we paid like £1 or £2 for the discs.
Yeah.
The next one is a game that I really want on, I think it's PS2 or Xbox, is Half-Life. And that's a copy.
The next one is Virtua Cop. We seem to be digging these Virtua games.
Is that the original case? Oh, it is as well.
That's
the one that came with with a gun.
So, oh no, this is actually Sega Saturn, yeah. Look, Sega Saturn. Did you know?
I thought you had showed it.
No.
Oh no, I forgot to mention there was another Sega Saturn.
Oh, is this the second copy we got?
No, that's a different. That's number 1. Hang on.
Oh, here we go.
Number 1.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
So show them next picture.
I was thinking of Virtua Fighter.
The front. Number 1, number 2.
Yeah. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Lisa's not all there.
Yeah.
That's what she gets for taking my boxes out in my order. The next one is Power Stone. We've got number 2 in there. That's another copy.
The next one is Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. This is actually an original, not the cover. The disc is an original.
I actually won that on eBay recently.
Yeah. So there's the disc.
When I bought it, I didn't realise it was from one of our localish game stores, and it was from not Old School Gaming. What's the one that we go to? Hales Owen.
A Vintage Gamer.
Vintage Gamer. The next one is Project Justice Rival Schools 2. That's another one that we got with the console, a copy. And then the next one is Resident Evil 3. It is a copy, but I don't mind, because it's not a game I'd specifically buy. So that's that.
The next ones I'll be showing you, these are original cases and everything. So I've got WF Attitude. I mean, you can't beat the wrestling on the older console, really, can you? And if I can open it up.
Be careful, the box is a bit dodgy on that one.
So on the Dreamcast cases, that is actually 2 sides to it. So on that side is the manual. On the other side should be the disc.
You can get it open.
Yeah, the disc. So yeah, these cases have 2 sides to them.
This is the last copy that we got. Is Dreamcast. Why am I saying Dreamcast? I mean, no, it's Dreamcast. Skies of Arcadia.
There you go.
Okay, I've got a game that Lisa just passed me. The box is shit, basically.
Yeah.
It's 102 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue. Because of the manual. I think I was a bit angry with this because the man said it was in mint condition, the disc. I didn't mind about the box. And you couldn't really tell in the shop because it's really dark. And when I got home, it's all scratches. I'm going to get this cleaned. That's the artwork. I will tell you a story. We had it on PS1, but it was one of them copies that was recorded. It doesn't have the hash on the disc. So on the PS1, you get like the code, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you ever want to get it on the PS1, I'd recommend getting the one without the hash on, hashtag or whatever it's called. Because if not, you won't get past the toy store level. It'll just keep loading back to the beginning. So we're either going to get the UK one, but because our PS2/PS1 is region free, I'm thinking of buying the American release just because it's cheaper for us to buy that than buy the English one. So just letting you know, anyone who collects a PS1, don't do that. And that's the artwork. The box is smashed to pieces.
Yeah.
Not too fussed though. If I can get.
We thought on the PS1, we initially thought that we had a dodgy copy because every time we got to one level and we completed it, it kept going all the way back to the beginning, and then Michelle researched it and then we found out. The next one is this is an original, but it's not in the original case.
1 sec before we continue. I contacted the store that we bought the PS1 version from about it. He got his mum's after and said, I bought this copy off you. Do you by any chance have the hash? And he was like, no, the copy should work fine. I said, but you should know before you sell a game that it doesn't load past that level as a game. So I know it's hard to keep track, but if you're selling something that you know is not going to work past there. And then we went into the store a few months after, and I said to him, I've got this copy, and he said, oh, I'm still selling the other ones, even though they know it doesn't work past the level, so they're not telling the customers.
Con artist.
Yeah.
So let's move on, and the next one is Chicken Run. It's
I
not.
love that game. It's creepy as shit.
Yeah, it is really creepy. Trust me, especially if you're playing it at night time. It's not in the original case, but it is the original disc. We own this on the PS1 as well. This is just probably one of the best PS1 games out there in my
I
opinion.
want it on Game Boy.
Yeah.
The next one is a game that I've only ever played once when it first came out. Is Choo Choo Rocket. This is complete. We'd say £4, but we only paid £1 for it. Comes with, I think it's complete. I say it's not. It's a bit broken, as you can see. That's the artwork. Can you hold that close to this? I can't reach.
Yeah. So that's the front artwork.
Okay, it does come with a
Manual.
and all the plastics for it. That's the disc. It comes with a nice manual, and it comes with some advertisements if you want to show them. And I do, oh excuse me, I do want the Echo the Dolphin game.
Yeah, so it's basically added advertising like some games, some bits and bobs as well for the Dreamcast. And on the other side as well, it's advertising some games like you got Crazy Taxi there, Virtual Striker 2, and all sorts. The next Dreamcast game is Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. I think we own this on the PS1 as well.
Let me see the cover. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So
We have to have doubles.
yeah. So inside is the manual, some advertisements, and then on the other side of the case is the nice disc. Very good, very nice. Do you want me to do that one?
Yeah, go on then. You got the set here, because I won't be happy about this one. I'm not a big fan of these.
The next one is Who Wants to Be Millionaire. I own this on every single console you can imagine. And
I apologise for checking my phone and bidding on something for Lisa's birthday, so I can't get out bid.
The case is a bit broken on this one as well. I think that's the problem with the Dreamcast cases and the PS1 cases.
The problem with all retro cases falling apart.
Yeah. Because obviously they don't make them anymore, so we've just got to pull up with whatever's been released since
And I'm
then.
not too fussed.
And it does come with the manual.
We haven't played that game yet, but me and Lisa will be playing it.
Mhm.
What console we do next?
Oh, my phone. Let's start with the
Come out the camera again.
Oh,
Move down.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm not that important today.
What, should we start with the Mega Drive?
We'll start with this one because it's the smallest stack.
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, we're gonna be doing the SNES or Super Nintendo. Okay, so the first game is a game that Lisa got for free off the marketplace. We had this about a year before we even got the console. So the game is Cool Spot. Quite a good game, and I can just about reach. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You know you love me.
Is that better?
Yeah. I interrupted and think she didn't know I was going to be in a video today.
No. It was like a last minute decision. You know what we're like.
Yeah.
Not the last one. The next one is Super Mario World, which is one of Michelle's all-time. One we're showing the back, but it is nice and clean. One of Michelle's all-time favourite games.
We will be cleaning all these carts up soon. The next one is Pugsy's Scavenger Hunt. No, hang on. I'll start again. The Addams Family, Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt. Did I say Pudsey? Oh, for God's sake. these. None of these we don't own the boxes for. And I think we only bought a couple of pounds at CX before it went up.
Yeah, the next one is Street Racer. Michelle bought me this off Spock from...
No, I didn't buy a Spock.
Where did you buy it from?
Retro Games store down the road.
Oh yeah, from a local game shop. Yeah, see, it's been a while, I can't remember nothing.
I do buy quite a bit. This is the one I bought off Spock that you can show them. You got it mixed up.
Oh yeah, this is the one Michelle got me from Spock. It's Street Fighter 2.
So that goes with this game. So that's the racing version of that.
Yeah.
Which I never knew until I seen the game.
Neither did I.
Would you like to tell them the story about this?
Yeah, I got Michelle Super Putty. I recently got her this on the Switch as well. It was a Switcher.
Yeah, and PS both.
Yeah, she's got this on the Switch and the PS4. I didn't know that they had this on the SNES, so I did some research about it. And then I watched some gameplay and I knew it was Michelle's type of game. So then I tried to get it from Argos, and every time I looked at one of our stores, it was always out of stock.
And then when she did win it on eBay for like nearly 30 quid, it went back in stock at Argos for 10 quid 2 days after.
It's always the way.
The next one is a game that we bought because it was like £1. Is Amazing Tennis. And let me just move a bit closer so I'm not so far away. Amazing Tennis. And then the next one
Alright.
is my all-time favourite series. I love the games. This I'm after the Treehouse of Horror one, and you know what it is if you're a big fan. Is Simpsons. No, wait, it's Krusty's Super Fun House, but it is a Simpsons game, and it's really good. We got these on one of these emulated consoles, like little handheld you bought. Remember with the batteries?
Yeah. The next one is Star Wing.
Or Star Fox characters.
Yeah. So is this related to the one that I got you on the Wii U?
Wii U / Game.
I don't know much about these.
Lisa doesn't really play Nintendo games.
Yeah. They're for you.
Oh no, I can't talk about that one. I don't know what to say. I don't do them type of games, sorry to say. The next one is a game that I do like. Is Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose. Who remembers this series? The only ones I'm not a big fan of is the PS1 games where it's like click and drag the pictures over.
Yeah.
If you get my gist. I know what I mean. As
long as you know what you mean, that's all that matters. The last SNES game from our pile is FIFA Soccer 96. It is a bit dirty, as you can tell, but I need to clean it.
You didn't pay for it, so what do you want?
Yeah, I didn't pay for it. I can't remember where I got it from, to be honest.
That person we always buying from on Spock.
Oh yeah, somebody on Spock. So yeah, I own football games on every single console you can imagine. What do you want to do next? This one?
Yeah, because smaller piles first.
Yeah, then. You have them, I'll have these.
Okay. So, as to go with the theme of The Simpsons, we've got The Simpsons, Bart versus the Space Mutants. It is an awesome... I moved over, didn't I? No, you don't need to move, I can reach. Oh, that's better.
Look,
Space Mutants.
The space is clearing now, we're putting them back in the box so I can move it forward.
And the next one is an awesome game. If I was the big Ninja Turtles fan, I would literally have this on display. It's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. It is a wicked game. I can never get past like the 4th level though.
The next game is, and it comes in one of these Nintendo pockets to keep it nice and protected.
Which we are after more. If anyone knows anyone that's selling bundles of them, would be a big help. Yeah. We're after them.
And the next game is Marble Madness.
Oh, now, I love that game.
Now, we have played this quite a bit and we do love this game, but I will warn you, it's one of them games that will make you throw your controller out the window. Because it's one of them ball games, and if you like fuck up, you have to start all the way from the beginning.
It's very competitive.
Yeah, and it comes with a manual.
The next one is a game called Gremlins 2, The New Batch, and I own this. If you've seen one of my pickup videos recently on the original Game Boy.
Michelle absolutely
and it's got
loves
stripes on the cover.
Michelle absolutely loves Gremlins.
I'm so jealous of Mum downstairs. She's got like this teddy that you press and it like does the sound that Gizmo makes. Yeah. And the last one is my favourite Disney animation, Disney Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I will admit I haven't played this because we was having a few problems with the NES the other week, but I fixed the problem. So I will be playing this soon. I say that, but they'll probably be months to come.
Which pile would you like to do now? This pile?
N64.
Okay. Let me move these carts out of the way. We could bring some forward then. So you grab this pile.
Yes, my favourite game.
That's why I gave it you, darling.
It's my favourite game. I know those.
You go first.
Okay. And I've dropped them. Hold on. The next game is Forsaken on the N64. We got this with the N64 with like a couple of games, and I'll tell you which ones are when they come up to them. And we paid £25 for the console with 4 controls, and we sold 2 of them at the time. And we got like a rumble pack and memory card, which was a wicked price for that. So it's Forsaken.
The next game it's one of my all-time favourite shooter games. Shooter. Violent 8. Comment down below if you remember playing this as a child. If not the N64, then for the PS1, because this is an absolutely brilliant game and I do highly recommend it. But we took them all out of the boxes and because they was all on the shelf like that, so we did our little labels like that, so we knew what each game was.
But we'll be buying end labels for them.
Yeah.
Lisa's gone off the game a bit because I keep beating her too.
Yeah.
The next one is a series that I absolutely love. I've owned the box set twice. I do want my original box set back. Is Xena Warrior Princess Leia, but is a bit ripped. But I don't mind because I paid £1 for this. Who remembers this game or the PS1 or the PS2 game? PS2 game is quite, not the best, but I'd say it's good, wouldn't you?
I didn't know you could get on the PS2.
You bought it me for my birthday last year. Tell you how much you love this.
I buy a lot of stuff, I don't know. The next one is Mission Impossible. Now, if this is the Mission Impossible I'm thinking of when you're in the snow, then this is one of the ones I used to play all the time as a child. Do you remember the Mission Impossible game? I can't get my words out.
No, I didn't really. I was more of a war game. The next one is a game that I would call in really good condition, other than the CX label at the back. It's South Park. Who remembers this or South Park Rally? There's no label, but I'll show you the back. And then the next one is a fighting game called Fighter's Destiny. We got this with the N64.
It's not ripped, that's the label that's coming off, by the way.
Yeah.
The next one is GoldenEye. This is probably one of the classic games.
Got that with the console as well.
Yeah, we got this with the N64 console. And if you ask somebody the question, what's the first game that you could think of to do the N64, I guarantee you 80% of people will probably say...
Super Mario 64.
Yeah, they'll probably say GoldenEye.
The next one is another game that came with the console, which I don't know if I've played this. Lisa did. Perfect Dark.
Good game, these. The next one is it's a game and it's called 1080 Snowboarding. We've never played this, but I've never played it. Michelle has, but I've never played it. But the only reason I picked it up because it was only a couple of quid and I was trying to get the N64 collection.
You can get the second one to that or the third one on GameCube because I seen it the other day. But the box was all. Thank you. The next one is a Rugrats game which I love and I think it's really good condition. Is Rugrats Treasure Hunt. It reminds me of a knockoff version to Mario Party. Where you go around the board.
Even though that's quite a cheap game to buy at CX, I think it was only £4. It took us ages to get it because it was never in our local stores. But the next one is, it's a racing game, it's called Extreme G. This is another cheap game that we picked up just to make up the N64 collection. The next one is another racing game and it's F1 World Grand Prix. I've never played this one either.
You never played it?
No.
Don't know you're missing.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, the next couple I'm going to show you, because the ones that Lisa will show you next is a set of the games, is Lego Racers on the N64. Never played this, but I played the one on PS2. I'm not putting them back in order in the box. The next one came with the console is Super Mario 64. And last but not least on my stack, which came with the console, is Shadow Man. Who ever remembers playing this as a kid?
That's the one that you could buy on the PS2, isn't it? Or the PS1. I know you could buy it on a different console.
I don't know. There's that many games. I'm getting too old.
Yeah.
To remember
So,
them.
I like what Michelle did here. So I've got 4 left. You probably guessed by now, if you know me well enough, what they're going to be. And it is a wrestling game, and it's called Mayhem. WF. I absolutely love wrestling games. I've got them on every single console.
I think we bought these all in one day from like one CX store.
Yeah, even on the PS2, I've got every single wrestling game, I think. And the next one is WCW versus NWO World Tour with Big Show and Hulk Hogan on the front.
Is that Big Show?
Yeah.
Oh god, he's got hair on this one.
Yeah. The next one is WF Warzone with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It does have the sticker still on there, so I need to get that off. And the last one is WF Attitude. Which part would you like to do now? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. You have this stack. Teamwork makes the dream work.
And you've got them all.
And I have this stack.
Okay. Take the first game, you can do that one.
Okay, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next lot of games we're going to show you are the Master System games. So the first one, it's another wrestling one. Don't judge me. And it's called Pro Wrestling.
The thing with, I'm not too keen on the Master System games. There's no artwork on them.
Yeah, just black and red.
This one is called Vigilante or Vigilant or Vigilant, whatever you call it. And the next one is a movie that's recently come out, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
The next one is, of course, Tom and Jerry.
That game is so hard. I don't remember it being so hard as when I was a kid. And another one to Sonic the Hedgehog is the first Sonic the Hedgehog game.
The next one is Alien 3. This one has a white label instead of the red label.
And same with the white label theme. I've got Disney Classics, The Jungle Book. It's a Virgin game.
What, only virgins can play it?
And the next one to go with the white label theme is Pac-Mania. And then another one, Paperboy.
The next one is
Let me see.
Arton. Give me a chance, man.
Ariton Senes Super Monaco GP2.
Oh god. And another game for virgins called Spot.
God. And then the last one out of my stack is Action Fighter. Just give me a second.
I'll do these.
I'm turning the light on, the picture's getting dark.
Wrong one. The next one is now fans will probably go crazy over this because of the new film that's come out, which we all loved, and it is Spider-Man. The last one for me is Wonder Boy in Monster Land. I've never heard of that one.
And then the next, dog. Oh, I just sat on the dog chew. The next one is a game called Black Belt. Pull the camera closer, please. Thank you. Black Belt. And then another one to a series that I posted about the other day for my VHS collection is Tasmania.
And the last lot of games at last are the Mega Drive games. So you take this pile. I love this pile. Now, some of these Mega Drive games are going to be all different shapes and sizes.
And a lot of them we did have boxes for. And a lot of them we got really cheap. And some of them we actually sold for voucher, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's why there's less in the collection. The first one is a game which I didn't know was a pinball game till Lisa got it. It's a game called Dragon's Fury. It's got some really nice artwork on.
The next one is Kid Charmeleon. Now, it has the titles there at the top, which I'm so happy they do, because if it was just like that, then I wouldn't have a clue what it is.
The next one to the Robert Pattinson movie trilogies thing is...
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, because the new movie that's
Oh.
out... Oh, God. The Robert Pattinson movie, so this is an older one. Batman Returns.
The next one is T2, the arcade game. So this is Terminator 2.
Which you need the gun for.
Yeah.
Pardon me. The next one is Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, a Virgin game. And Lisa's got giggles on. The next one is a racing game called Lotus Turbo Challenge. As you can tell, it's a bigger cart compared to this one. Different in sizes.
And the next game is it's called Mega Drive Mega Games 1, and it's got Super Hang On, World Cup Italia 90. So it's got two games on it. So one motorbike racing and one football game.
The next one is a game called Shaq Fu, which we do own on the
PS4.
PS4.
The next one is one of Michelle's all-time favourite games, which of course is Toy Story.
I'm not a big fan of that one though.
She likes the racing one and number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2.
The next one is a game which we took ages to get. Michael Jackson Moonwalker. We did have this complete, but we sold the game and manual so we could buy other games.
The next one is, obviously, it's another wrestling game, because you know me too well, and it's Super WrestleMania.
The next one, I'll show you them together, is Sonic the Hedgehog. As you can tell, is a theme. Watch your head.
Sorry.
1 and 2.
The next one is Sylvester and Tweety in Cagey Capers. Am I saying that right?
And the next one is Bubsby. Is a Bubsby.
The next one, Lion King.
And to go with the Disney
Classic.
theme, this is World of Illusion starring Disney's Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck.
The next one we got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it took us absolute ages to get this game because the price keeps going up and then it goes down, then it goes up, then it's not local in the store.
Another one to the Batman set is just the Batman. Is it No, sorry, Batman.
Batman! I am vengeance. The next one is Tarzan Escape from Mars.
The next one is a multi-cart that we got from the neighbours, as I was saying before. And I'll tell you what's on there. It's got World Cup Italia 90, Super Hang On, Streets of Rage, which is an awesome game, and The Revenge of Shinobi, which I do love that, Columns and Golden Axe. And then the next one is a film that's coming out soon, Jurassic World, but this is the original, Jurassic Park. And look at the logo in the corner, JP.
Next one is Disney's Tailspin. I can see a Disney thing coming on here.
Next one is a hover game. Not even call it hover, but Predator 2. And there's another game which I do love, I've got 2 of them. Is Echo the Dolphin and Echo Tides of Time. And I'm trying to hold these.
The next one is McDonald's Global Gladiators. I didn't even know there was a such thing as this game until Michelle told me about it.
Okay, the next one is a game that I remember playing. I used to like it, but not that good at it no more, so I don't like it as much. Is Lemmings. Yeah, Lemmings.
The next one is, this is one of my all-time favourite games, Miss Pac-Man. I am absolutely competitive at this game. I love it.
The next one is a game called Zool. And then it's a big card, and I'll show you the next one. And then it's Balls 3D, the Battle of Balls. Oh, God.
The next one is another wrestling game, and it's Wrestle Wars.
The next one is Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament, but it has supports for extra players on the controller, so you can have controller 3 and 4, which is quite good for an old game, and it's a different shaped cart compared to these. The last one for my little pile is, it's a Sega Genesis game, which is weird because when we bought it from CX, they said you could play it, which is strange because I don't normally take other region games. It does work though. It's Fantasia.
The next one is FIFA Soccer 95, and I've also got FIFA International Soccer.
Okay, the last thing is an attachment for the SNES. It's a Super Game Boy, so that's what it looks like. You put this in the top of the console, and then you put your Game Boy games, the only original Game Boy games, and then you put it in the top, and you turn the console on, and it will load it. And at the moment, we have Pokemon Yellow.
It was so cool playing that on the TV. It was unbelievable.
Yep, so we hope you enjoyed today's video. The question of the day is, what was your favourite console growing up?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. And what was your favourite game to play on any console as a kid? Or what's your most memorable game? Mine would be Toy Story 2, because I seem to own on every console which I'm trying to get a game going for. What's yours?
Mine is probably Vigilant 8. Because that's the only game I remember playing as a child, especially on the PS1.
And my favourite console growing up as a child was either the Sega Saturn or the PS1. Is a hard choice.
Mine would be the PS1 for Siphon Filter.
Not all clock.
Yeah, or Croc. So give us your answers down below.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to see all the latest videos. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media. The links are down below in the description. We also do streaming on Twitch. Lisa's not doing it yet, but she will be joining soon.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to say?
No, just apologies that we've dragged on for 40 minutes. This is probably our longest video.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next video.